Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Gayest and Greatest Secrets Haven this side of Limsa Laminsa, the Queer Buccaneer. I am your host with the most, your star behind the bar, Captain Eden Jackson. How are you all doing? It is a lovely, sunny Friday afternoon. For evening, I mean, it's still like really bright outside, so I'm hesitant to say evening. It's a lovely, sunny Friday evening, and we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna do some daily games, and then we're gonna make some art together. This is your Friday art stream. And if you've never been to a Friday art stream before, the way this works is I've got a big wheel with a bunch of names on it, a bunch of names of fake companies from like video games and TV and film and stuff like that. We spin the wheel. Wherever that wheel lands, we treat it as if it is our new client. We go do research, and we make a new logo, and it's a fun time. But before that, we do a lot of stupid games like Time Guesser, and we've added Bandle and Scrandle. It's now just like the entire first hour of the stream is me doing daily games, which I find very entertaining. So how are you all? How is your day been? How has your week been? I've not I've not done a whole lot today. I'll be 100 with you. I've not done a whole lot today. But you know, not every day's got to be super productive. Some days you just vibe, and that's fine. Some days you just vibe. I went to go hang out in the sun for a bit. I cooked up a nice pasta before I started stream, so I'm now all full of pasta, which is very good. I do enjoy being full of pasta. And yeah, it's been nice. I hope it's been nice for you all too. Let's dive into our daily games, shall we? So over to here. We start off as we always do with the minute cryptic. Let's zoom in a teensy bit so y'all can read it. Today's clue: Superman, perhaps? No, it's a bird. Okay. So obviously I really like what they're doing with this clue, like on the surface, like, you know, like the whole, is it a bird, is it a plane? No, it's Superman. No, it's a bird. It's a bird. But is the definition Superman, perhaps? Or is the definition it's a bird? Or is it one of them where it's like both? The perhaps usually goes at the end if it's a definition at the end. So I'm gonna roll under the assumption that the definition is it's a bird. So we're looking for the name of a bird. And the word perhaps could be an anagram indicator, but in this case, it's very clearly not, because Superman. Where's my mouse? Because Superman is far too long to be anagrammed into 5 letters. So what perhaps question mark? What that usually means is we're looking for something that is a category that, in this case, Superman fits into. So let's open a scribble pad, which does mean we've got it. So the easiest option is hero, because Superman is a hero, right? So this bit, Superman perhaps, hero, bam. Because again, superhero, way too long. I think I got it. Because no is one of them like cheat things. No encrypted crosswords usually means N, right? And what is a heron? A heron is a bird. Fucking bam. On that shit. That's stupid. Kinda hate that. Kinda love that. Demo, welcome in. Good to have you. Kinda love that. Kinda hate that. That was a goofy clue. They're getting really goofy lately. They've been real goofy. Like I'm watching Sisters Both the stream, but have a good one. Albion, you have a good one as well. Enjoy the birthday stream. Let me know if they're still live when we're ready to end, and we'll raid in. But yeah, next up, let's do some time guesser. Now, I'm really good. I as usual. We've not got a picture. It gets quite hard to do if we don't get a picture. Hello, Mr. Time Guesser. Hello, Time Guesser. Yeah, year zero, middle of the ocean. Where's my where's the picture? Where's the picture? I can't time guess if there's no picture. What if I just do play? Can I? Is time guesser broken? Gamers, I think time guesser might be broken. Right, let's try. Let's do the Scrammarks. MJ, welcome in. How are you doing? How's life? Let's do some Scrandle. So we're voting. This first time we're voting. Pie, potatoes, and gravy for a $5, or a hot dog for $4.75. Okay. What I've noticed about the Scrandle is the pies are always criminally underrated. Nobody ever votes for the pie. So I'm gonna vote. It is the one hot dog, Neil. It says at the bottom, price for one. Price for one is $4.75. So I'm gonna vote this. So this is just a vote. So this is, you vote for your favorite. I'm gonna vote for the pie. Nobody ever votes for the pie in the Scrandle, and I'm gonna be here defending pies. The fuck is this? Oh, I see what they've done. But did you see like you see like the logo had been like mirrored? All of these have been mirrored. This is real hard mode. Oh, I'm in your ears as you're skating. That's cool. That's cool. So we've got a bun that has been flipped, or a bun with cheese. I assume this is a burger of some variety. I'm gonna go with this. What? Oh, piss. This is really this. Oh no. Oh, I hate that. That looks like an evil vagina. It's got evil eyebrows. It's got a little clit. It's an evil vagina. And over here we have what appears to be it'll be the vagina. And over here we have what appears to be like, I don't know, crisps, a bag of crisps with like melted cheese in it. I'm gonna go with this. Walking Cheez-It nachos. I'm gonna be right. Okay, so this is Blue Prime, and this is something. I'm gonna vote against Blue Prime because Prime or Babeek. Babeek or cock? Do we want Babeek or do we want cock? I'm gonna vote for the cock. What? Oh, that was, to be fair, it was an £18 IPA. Fuck that noise. Right. I'm gonna let both of these look pretty good. Both of these look pretty good. This is a lot of carbs. You've got plain rice, you've got plain bread. This one has this green on top. I'm gonna go with the what? Ah, lame. Absolutely lame. Pie chips and a pint, or what appears to be a very thin coffee. Pie chips and a pint. Pie chips and a pint. See, nobody got. Oh, okay. So it was pie both times. It was pie both times. This is really difficult. This is so much more difficult. Got a little floating bit of pastry here, and this looks like a face. Got another face. We've got the limes, the eyes. We've got a big nose, a big schnoz. Is this like a cup of pineapple? Is this a cup of pineapple? Either way, it does look meat empanada or pig skin. Okay, that one's on me. How'd you like your pickles, guys? Do you want long pickle hot dog or short pickle with a gigantic fried fish? This is clearly fish chips and mushy peas, I think. So I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah. Really, really long hot dog. Really, really thin pizza. The pizza slice looks pretty banging. I'm gonna go with the pizza slice. It looks pretty banging. But what even are they? What even is that? Okay, MJ, this is Scrandle. You pick people's demo with the 40 consecutive streams. Holy shit. So Scrandle usually is 2 pictures of food you get at sports games, and you just pick your favorite. But for whatever reason, today they've decided that they need to mirror the photos to make it way harder. So over here we've got, I don't even know what this is, tamales maybe, and over here we've got like just a massive tower of beers. I'm gonna go for tower beer. 64 pints of Grolsch for £279. Fuck me. 2 pints or 2 cocktails. There's clearly something in the other hand. Both of these have something in the other hand that we are not allowed to see. I'm gonna go with the cocktails, the ices, the slushies. Strawberry daiquiri pina colada mix. Okay, there was nothing in the other hand. It was a fake out. 5 out of 10. That was below average. A coin could take my job. Sucks. Right. Bandle. Let's do Bandle. So Bandle, if you don't know, you guess a song, one instrument at a time, like it says here. We get the year, we get how many views it has on YouTube, and we get how many, we get like a par. So let's play today's. Okay, they've given us drums and bass in the same clue, and yet it is a par 5. Very difficult. It's as with most things, on the first clue, it's ringing a bell. It's ringing a bell. Let me have another listen to it. It's like, I know it's just a generic drum beat and a generic bass line, but 76 as well. That's quite old. That bit at the end, that is tickling something in the back of the head. But I don't know if that's just me. I know that bit from a different song. 70s music isn't my like strongest bit. What bands were big in the 70s? Ramones. Yeah, it was ELO 70s. Was Sex Pistols 70s? Okay, I'm gonna guess something by the Ramones just to see if it is the Ramones. No, not the Ramones. That's not helping. In fact, that's making it worse. I don't think I know this. I mean, like, the first time we did it, it was fucking Harry Styles, and I didn't know that either. But, like, this is such, like, this feels so out of my wheelhouse. And Kona's not even here to save me. like 70s with only with like barely 10 million YouTube views. Like it feels almost like funky. Is there like what was some like good funk bands of the 70s? Like clearly not Ramones, not Beatles, not Queen, not any of the like the dad rock shit that you would assume. I think the only song I know that was released in 1976 was Carry On My Wayward Son, and it's definitely not Carry On My Wayward Son unless it is. Unless it is, but I don't think it is. No, give me the brass. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the brass. Oh, again, that bit at the end is tickling something. The is it Boney M? I don't. Are you talking like Rasputin? I don't think it's Boney M. Boney M. I don't know any of these songs except Rasputin. Did they have a brass section, Neil? Did Boney M have a brass section? It might be Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool by Boney M. No, but it is a Boney M song. Okay. You don't know any other Boney M songs. Okay. Daddy Cool was a good shout. But it was, so we know it's Boney M now. It's not Daddy Cool, not Rasputin. Oh, is it Sunny? If that's the song I think it is, then it might be this one. Yeah! Right, let me hear that. Let me hear that voice cover. This was the song I thought it was, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I know that from like being like remixed rather than like no on its own. Let's see if time let's bring the music back and let's see if our time guesser is working yet. No, the time guesser is broken still. God damn it. This sucks actually. I hate this. Okay, so I have never played this one before, but I have been told that it is quite fun. I think it's Poople. Yeah, so this is Poople. The aim of Poople is, we will get to the art soon, I promise. The aim of Poople, as you can see on your screen, you change one letter of each word to try and get to poop. You got to end on poop. So we start with such. You have to change one letter. It's got to be a valid word every time, but you've got to get to poop. And it's about finding the shortest path. So, what one letter in such can you change to make another word. Suck is the easiest one, but does that get us any closer to? Yes, then we can go suck to puck. So let's go suck, and then puck, and that gets us the P. We can go pock, and that gets us PO. Okay, how do we get closer to poop? Oh, maybe I didn't want to go to park. Because if we can go puck to punk, that gets us away from the K. The K was I'm going to be real, the K was a bad idea. I ran in, the K was a bad idea. Because if we go puck to punk, we can then go punk to something. The K, we are being boxed in by the K. But what other letter can follow C? I suppose T sometimes and H sometimes. But now we're just going back in circles. I'm bad at this. Okay. Will it allow Bach, like Johann Sebastian Bach? Because we could go pack, back, Bach, and then we're away from the K. The K was a bad idea. Unless you can think of like one letter we can change here to make another word. I don't know. Is ponk a word? Ponk isn't a word. We can go like pick, and then pink, and then pint, and that gets us away from the... Yeah. Okay, let's go pick, and then pink, and then pint. And that gets us away from the... It gets us away from the K. So now, is pont? Is that anything? No. And pimp with an N isn't anything. Ooh. This is more difficult than I thought it was going to be, if I'm honest with you gamers. Pins? No, because that doesn't get us any closer. Let's work backwards. What one letter changes do we get from poop? Goop. Loop. That's something. We should have gone through soup. I don't know why we didn't go through soup. Such to soup would have made sense. Right. I'm so bad at this. Maybe I abandon this and we never talk about the poople again. I suppose Piot is a thing. We don't want to reintroduce the K. The K was introducing the K was a bad idea. Reintroducing the K is going to be a bad idea as well. Ping. And then we can go pong. And then can we go poog? Is a poog anything? No. And then pond. And then, no, pood isn't anything. Okay, we're back to two. Pond. We can go pood. Pord. Pod. Polled. Powed. Pat. Paw. No. Polled. We've said polled. Pocked. Podged. Pod. We're not making progress here. Pod with 2 Ds, perhaps. Pobbed, pond is what we've got. Pod is a pod anything? No. I think we should be allowed pooed. But apparently we're not. Pond into This isn't I'm so bad at this. I am so fucking bad at this game. I think polled should be allowed, but we're not allowed it apparently. Howd should also be allowed. Right. Let's go into pony. Because a Y sounds like it would be easy. And then we can go... No other vowels work there. I don't think pony gets us anywhere, actually. I don't think pony gets us a damn anywhere. Because powie isn't anything. Poey, pori, poti, pooey, poi, pooey. Posy. Posy is something. And then is posp anything? No. But we can have post, and then we can have poot. No, we can't have poot! What do you mean we can't have poot? They should poot should be allowed. Gamers, I can't believe we're not allowed poot. Poked. Pout. And then is palp anything? No. Paw. And then paw. And then poop. Yeah! We went really around the houses there. It took us 16 guesses, but we got there. Could we have gotten there quicker? Yes. Cut all of this shit. But we got there. We got there. We got there, and that's the important thing. Poople. Folks. We might never play that again. But poople. I was so bad at that one. And the time guesser is broken. Apparently we can't play time guesser today. So it's about time for spinning the wheel. Last minute checks. If you have any thing that you want to add to the wheel before we spin it, you can redeem that add to the design wheel. And it will get added. It will instantly get added, and then as soon as I hit that wheel, it might land on that today. So I'll give you just a few more seconds if you would like to add something to the wheel before I press that go button. I think it is time, gamers. Let's press the button. Where are we today? Ooh. Mom Corp. Okay. Today we are doing Mom Corp. If you're not familiar with Mom Corp is the... actually, if you're not familiar with Mom Corp, this is why the research phase exists. So let's go over to here again, and let's go to the Mom Corp page on... Oh, of course it's... Okay, we've got auto wiki redirect, so we're not on fandom anymore. We're on fandom as little as possible. So Mom Corp is the worldwide company mostly owned by Mom. This woman from Futurama. Mom's Friendly Robot Company makes all the robots. They also produce Mom's Old-Fashioned Robot Oil. She presents an image of the public of a kind, sweet, frail old woman, but this is a facade maintained for PR. Behind the scenes, she rules the company with an iron fist and will lie, manipulate, and even outright steal in order to make the company succeed. The company is among the leading universal industrial trusts and seems to have the market really cornered. The history of Mom Corp is mostly unknown. In 2801, a company called Friendly Robot Company, which created the robot Santa Claus, already existed, probably taken over by Mom Corp. Farnsworth worked for Mom Corp as early as 2881. Mom owns 99.7% of the company, and Walt, Larry, and Inga each own 1.1% each. So they sell. They do Mom's Friendly Robot Company. They do Mom's Friendly Delivery Company. They do Mom Bill. They do Mom Store. They do Mom Santo, which I've not heard about. the mom store is like the Apple store. Mumble it's a dark matter company. Dark matter like mine, I think. So Mom's Friendly Old Fashioned Robot Oil, iPhone, which is a phone that goes in your eye, I guess. Twitcher, which is, I assume, their Twitter. Mom's Homestyle X-Cube 360. Basically, Mom Corp is your catch-all. We need to do satire on a tech company. So it's a little bit Apple, it's a little bit Microsoft, it's a little bit Monsanto. It basically is your it's a catch-all mega conglomerate. I think this is their current logo. Or this, I think, is their current logo. The big hair on the mom thing. A lot of it is the big hair. They like using mom's big ass-shaped hair. And where is her, like, give me a gallery. Give me she's voiced by Tress MacNeille. Because of course she is. She has like a big huge dress that is always like, she's always wearing in like press stuff. But that's all, you know, that's the facade that is mentioned up here. So again, it is your catch-all tech, but also it's mostly tech because it made Robot Santa, it made like robot greetings cards, toasters apparently, and wrist load jackimators. Leela's wrist thing. Understandable. Leela's wrist thing. They are similar to Pip Boys. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So, we're doing a tech company. We will try not to do a butthole, but if we get desperate, we will do a butthole. That's the easy answer is we do a butthole if we get desperate. I'm gonna grab some images over here because MomCorp has had a few kind of different logos. There's that, there's this, there's the iPhone logo that I'll grab in a moment. iPhone, there we go. There's this one here, but I'm not sure if that's the iPhone logo or if it's the MomCorp logo, but it's very clearly the Apple logo. So this is what Mom has right now. We could looking at, like, obviously we'll look at other big tech logos and stuff and see what the trends are there. But I also maybe want to try something because MOM, it's a bold 3 letters. Let's see if we can try something with that. But let's do big tech companies. These are all going to be villains. just absolute villains. And their logos will be absolute shite because I know they're all absolute shite. We don't want that many. That's too many. Let's just give me that image, please. Thank you. Right. I have to fucking save the image. Thank you. And then open me fucking file explorer like a fucking dumbass. No, I don't want this is fine. I want that. Thank you. Right. So we'll start as we always do with a little bit of grading. Let's put this over on the white artboard so we can. This artboard is a bit long. I'll explain it later. Let's do some grading. We love to do some grading. Okay. We'll start with Salesforce. I've never used Salesforce, but Everyone I've ever met who's had to deal with Salesforce hates it with a passion. So, even Captain K2B, it is going okay. We have rolled Mom Corp from Futurama as our daily role. Hope things are going okay with you. I'm doing all right. Salesforce, this is a absolute shite logo. This is absolutely wank because it's really boring. The font choice is terrible and the cloud is really generic. This is an F. This is hot garbo. If we want to get as far away from Salesforce as we can, just in general. Baidu. Okay. What logo are we making today? We are making Mom Corp today, from Futurama. Baidu. I don't know why there's a paw print. If I knew more about the company, I might know why there is a paw print. But as far as design goes, I'm not a huge fan of the font. I'm not a huge fan of the two differing font sizes within the same word, because Baidu, I believe, is one word. So this is not as bad as Salesforce, but it is pretty bad. This gets D. Google, the big G. I'll be honest with you. Google logo is fine. This is actually an outdated version of the Google logo. They've made it a gradient. They've softened these edges. They've softened these three edges in the newest version to make it look more like the Gemini logo, which is bad. All the new Google logos are a strict downgrade because they are just gradients and blurry and messy because they're doubling down on being an AI company, which is going to bite them in the ass in 5 years' time. This is fine. It's kind of iconic at this point, so it's hard to imagine it changing at all. But it's fine. I would actually give it a B. This, I'm gonna be real, sucks. I liked it better when it had perspective like that. I think that was like the Windows 8 version had this like really nice perspective. That was a little bit nicer. This is too flat. You've taken flat design way too far. Minus. The paw print is to showcase that it is a safe choice. Okay, that's I'm gonna be honest, that's a bad justification for a paw print. Apple is iconic. I can't imagine it changing. I can't imagine anybody coming up with something better. So this is an A. Meta. They're going for the infinity thing, which I don't like. It looks like a game controller. Let me just add some details, and now it's a game controller. It's bad. It's really bad. It's not as bad as some of the others. C-. Adobe's is fine. Adobe's is fine. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's very much a C. Tesla, I've never liked this. It doesn't look good on cars. It doesn't look good on it doesn't look good on cars. It doesn't look good on websites. It doesn't look good on anything that they sell. It's too spiky. It's too evil. It looks like a big evil man with a big evil nose and a monobrow. The evilest of eyebrow combination. That's a lie. This, I really don't like it. It's a C- because it's worse than Adobe. ByteDance. ByteDance owns TikTok, I believe. This, I actually really like this. It's a B and a D, and it's like, it looks techy. It's got a really good color palette. I hate to have to hand it to ByteDance, but I quite like this. I'm gonna give this an A-. The font is a bit of a minus. Nvidia. This is really boring. What happened to the Nvidia logo? What happened to the green square? They had a green thing, didn't they? Did they take the green thing away? This thing. Did they take this away? Did they not use this anymore? Because this, I don't know what it is, but I quite like it. It's just a word mark. It's really boring. It's really dull. It's got that like techie curve thing going on, but then they should have rounded this corner as well to... If they'd rounded this corner, this would have been a really clever word mark, because you've got 3 corners of the... It's a missed opportunity. C+, because I like the glyph. DJI, I don't know what this is. It looks a little bit cheap, but I'll give it a B. Tencent. I really like this repeated angle. Why didn't you do it again over here? Or over here? It's a nice repeated motif. I think maybe that would have been putting a hat on a hat. But you even could have used it in this bit. Kind of a missed opportunity, kind of a half commit to a... You half committed to an idea. It's a B-. Amazon, I've always thought this looked really lame. Always thought the smile looked really lame. So I'm going to give this a C-. Xiaomi. This is Xiaomi's logo, I believe. This is looking very NVIDIA, but it's got the penis, so we know to read it as an M rather than reading the negative space as an N. It does kind of look like an N in the negative space. Every time I see the DJI logo, my brain goes to the Data Design Interactive logo, which I don't know, Shovelware up. Yeah, Data Design, yes. What is DJI? I'm not familiar with DJI at all. This is fine. I'll give this an A-. Oracle, again, you've got a nice repeated motif here, but then you flip it in the second half of the word. It's drawing attention to down here, but then there's nothing down here. You know what I mean? Like your eye is drawn down both of these to a space that just doesn't exist. So I'll give it a C because it's like, it looks nice. The O being quite wide, usually I would say is a bad thing, but like kind of vibe with it, you know? I kind of vibe with the wide O. And Intel, understated classic. I'll give that an A. Lot of low grades. I don't like tech logos. I don't like them. But we're looking for something in the same oeuvre as all of these, but maybe a little bit better. Let's grab just this and move this over here as a bit of research, and we'll delete all of our grades. So, Mom. Again, I want to try something with the letters MOM. I like the modern Intel logo. I prefer the classic one just because, in my opinion, it had a bit more character. Yeah, I mean, I liked the old one, but I do also like the new one. I am a defender of the new HP logo, though. I think the new HP logo is really cool. They went from this to this, and I think this is really striking. Because you instantly read it as HP. It is a beautiful abstraction of this. It's simple, it's to the point, it's beautiful. A lot of people clowned on it, but I think it's really cool. It takes a long stretch to be able to just use 4 lines and have people know what you are. It's very impressive. Right. I want to see what I can do with the letters MOM. Because if I can get some kind of like negative space, if I can get some kind of negative space or really abstract thing with the letters MOM, then we're onto a fucking winner, I think. So let's move these because I learned a trick for this a little bit ago. Let's put this here and lock this. Then if we take these 3, if we make them white and set their blend mode to difference, what that will do, if I move them on top, is we can then move them on, excuse me. I want to set them to difference. Or the group is set to difference, that'll be right. And now, let me ungroup. Ungroup. You don't need to be in a group. And now you are set to difference, yes. And now I can move them on top of each other and get some really cool cutout effects. And now I can just sort of visualize how a negative space logo might work. Like, there might be something in okay, go with me here. Let's try. We can just grab these points and just roll them around, see how they feel. Let's move this in here. This might be a bit thin, actually. Yeah, this is a bit thin. So let's move the other M further away. That might be right. Right, let's just do it a nice lazy way. And then if we grab our anchors, let's go this one, this one, this one, and this one. Move this in just about here. I missed one. Did I miss one? I just want... Oh, why are there... There's not. There's not. It's just zooming, doing something fucky. Right, let me grab these anchors. I'm gonna move these anchors to close this gap. And then these close this gap. Actually, what if we just deleted this shape entirely? And right, this is gonna be a bit. This might be a bit. Because what I want to do is kind of try and repeat this like humps motif while securing the MOM shape. So let me expand. Let me grab my shape builder. Delete this. Delete this. Maybe delete this as well. So that clearly just says MM. So let's try. What if we delete that and make all that one shape? Is that anything? No, that's nothing. Right. Let's try again. Let's grab these. Shape builder. Delete. Make all this one shape, but maintain the inner circle. Is that anything? I don't think that's anything. Like, you see what I'm trying to do, but that I think that's changed the letter forms too much. I can make that all one big shape. Nah. There might be something in that if we maybe pull this down. See, yeah, I see the vision, but maybe not. Yeah, it's not as readable as I'd like it to be. Don't forget to save. I'm looking to go to Morrison's. It does, Baby Spock. It does look like a fist. You're not wrong. And she does rule the company with an iron fist. But yeah, it's just not. I don't think it's as readable as I'd like. But for like a just get the shit out first idea, I didn't hate it. It came out better than I thought it was going to. Right. We can try something else with the letter forms. We'll try a different font, maybe. I've got so many fonts. Just maybe like... The obvious thing is to... Like, this is an M shape. Her hair is an M shape. Every designer got to make like 19 mid logos in one design. Yeah. It's get the shit out. It's the whole philosophy of these streams is you get the shit out. You get the shit out first, and then there are good ideas afterwards. You have to get the shit out, though. Let me try. Right. I have an idea, and it's very sort of... It's a little bit... It might even be a little bit too activewear for the brand. I just noticed that spells mom. Yes. that was what right. Maybe make this a little thinner. Rocking up to a gym with my mom activewear. Yep. Right, this might be a little bit off brand, but also like tech companies, they're all about, it's all about curves and points. So I don't hate that. I'm not sure if it's the right vibe, but I don't hate it. It's quite a clever, like, it again, I'm going for an M. I think it's quite clever. The big M, and it's the three suns. You see the vision. Maybe we use, okay. Maybe let's grab these two, and maybe we build it out of this shape instead. So let's expand that. Let's get rid of those two. Maybe we build it out of this shape. So it goes bam, 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 and then we can extend it a little bit. So it's... Or we can even bring one of these down. It does look like toast. It does look like toast. But you see the vision. It's monolithic. Maybe it's a little bit too evil. Because the point of these exercises is not to make something as we see the brand. It's how the brand want to be seen. Oh, why did that fuck up like that? Stop that. Go back, please. I mean, I don't hate it, but I also don't like it. Right. Let's redo. There we go. Right, I want to round some corners. I forgot that those curves were active curves, and I rounded off everything equally, which is not what I wanted. Let's grab all of these edges and soften. Less monolithic, way less monolithic now, with the softened edges. Maybe the shapes need to be thinner. Maybe the shapes need to be thinner. Now it does look a little bit more bready. You're not wrong. But you see the rounded corners do make it look toasty. What can we do to lower the toastosity? It might just be a thinning. Because if it's a thinning, then we take this, we expand, we delete, so we're left with this shape. It's still, okay, still looks like bread, they're just closer together now. So what can we do with the shape to make it, we sharpen this angle? Still looks like bread. It still looks like it's a club sandwich. I've made a logo for club sandwiches. I've just made the logo for club sandwiches, which is not my ideal. Yeah, this is this. I've just everywhere I look, everything I touch has turned to bread. Okay. Alternative plan. How do we de-bread this? How do we unbread this bread? What if I round off these corners? Definitely less bready now. Does it lose some of its luster? Now let's take these two. Let's move these down. Let's expand. Delete. You know, in the adverse, I apologize for the adverse. I hope there are no adverse effects. Okay. It kind of look. It does kind of look like I was going for like kind of looking like a hair. So it's good. It's good that was visible. It's sleeker now. I'm out of the adverse because only 10-second one and not one of those two. You got 10 seconds of ads? That's good shit. More of that, please, Mr. Twitch. Right. We need to. So we're now on a slightly curvier thing. Can we round these corners? Yes. Wonderful. Can we round these corners too? We can't round. But we can round that corner. Wicked. Let's grab these. Let's grab these. And let's grab these. And let's round. I'm sorry. You do not want to play with us. Round. Right. Not sure if... I think the first panel is a bit... Does it read like an M? Does it read like an M? Because that's what I'm going for. Does it read like an M? Is it a very abstracted M? Or am I missing the mark and it doesn't look like an M at all? Maybe. Okay. Not the answer I was looking for. Yeses and nos is what I was looking for, but thank you for trying. To be fair, I feel like if this was logo, nobody would even say it looks like a sandwich. I mean, before, like the last one did look more like a sandwich. The last one did look like a sandwich, and I know that. This one, however, I think is less bready. I feel like it's less bready. Maybe we need to thin this shape out because while they are the same width, it doesn't look like it's the same width. Let's take these points. I just want these points and let's move them in a touch. That messes with that curve. Don't like that. Right. Let's put this over here. I'll put this M over here and see and just continue trying and seeing what comes out. Because again, like I was trying to make something that like harkens to like the curves and the spikes of the Oracle and the NVIDIA. I don't want to just like do something like this or do something like this. Because you know that's cheap. That is Anubis posting. And we're better than that around here. We come up with new original ideas. And right, let's have a gander back at the MomCorp wiki page. So the first thing she does old-fashioned robot oil, which again, just her face is the logo, which is, I'm gonna be honest, I hate when companies do that. I hate when they just use a face as a logo because that don't scale. Yeah, Mom's Friendly Robot Company is the big one. And But Mom's Friendly Robot Company doesn't have its own page. We might have to look at the fucking fandom wiki because this is not very well maintained. I apologize for fandom and all of its bullshit. Let's fuck this away. Let's zoom the fuck in. Right. Mom's Friendly Robot Company. So according to this wiki, this is the logo for Mom Corp, which is very safe, generic, friendly. And then you got Mom's Friendly Robot Company, which basically does not have a logo. And you've got Plan X or Planet Express, which I really like the logo for. This doesn't really give me much more to work with. She does invent stripper bots though. She does sell stripper bots. Oh my god, the M is a hug. It is kind of a hug, which is it's also a heart, which is cute. But we could do something with that, with it being a heart. Let's do something with it being a heart, shall we? That's super easy. You just rotate by 90. Shazam. Right, heart completed. So there is probably something. Chris Jericho makes stupid decision. In other news, water is wet. Chris Jericho is a big, dumb, stupid idiot. I don't know what to tell you. He is a fucking moron. Could we? Is there anything in? This is probably no. Probably this gonna be garbage. But again, gotta get the shit out. Gotta get the shit out. What the fuck are you going that way for, dumbass? Right. This looks like nothing at the minute. This looks like a garbage. But if we... Like again, the mom hair looking like a heart. It's there's definitely something in that. If we lean into her like trying to be friendly, let's build a golden ratio thing so I can try something. Right, scale by 161.8. Thank you. Get a copy of that, and then do that again, and then again. So we've got a series of golden ratio circles, and this doesn't seem like it's anything for now. But a lot of people will just like build shit entirely out of these circles. A lot of more skilled people than I. So let's try that. That very, very basic gives us this nice heart shape that we can then round off this bottom corner. Can't round that off, unfortunately. We can then use the smallest of the circles. This might be, in fact, how they made the mom logo in the first place, because it does look alarmingly similar. Maybe not the smallest of the circles. Maybe the next size. Yeah, this is exactly how they made. Like this is just this scaled up. You're doing the circle thing that the pros do when explaining the shape of the logos. Yeah, circles everywhere. Like golden ratio. Like a lot of people have a lot of love for golden ratio stuff. They will make their stuff entirely out of golden ratio circles. And part of me is like, who's that for? Because people don't notice that. But they insist that it's like more visually pleasing. I don't know how correct that is, but people insist. People more skilled than I will insist that is true. So now we've got this, which is very clearly a silhouette of the mom. If we go for the next circle up instead of this one, then that gives us this shape, which I don't think is... Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. Once people outside of logo design see that and try to explain how good it is to them, they either... It's people outside of logo design see it and go, well, that's useless to me. I don't know why, like, all it proves is it looks like you've done work. It's very much a busy work thing. If you do it after the fact, it's a busy work thing. It's to make you look like you did more than you did. But if you do it while you're... Yeah, it's Pepsi gravitational fields. Exactly, Pepsi gravitational fields. But if you do it during the process, then it is a lot... it can lead to... it can lead to better logos. Let me show you a different way that you can... That a lot of people will, like, swear by logo design. Let me show you working on a grid. People love working on a grid. Let's split this. No fill, and a black stroke with 3 pixels. People love working on a grid. They claim it makes things so much easier to build, like, those really fun abstract logos that actually might lend itself to this project. So let's see if we can't do something cool with this. So you get one of the more commonly used grids is you get a circle. You then get another circular grid, like overlapped. Some people will put it here, and then you get these nice shapes, and then you build in your grid of these shapes. To be fair, you're less likely to fuck anything up. Although it might, yeah. It's limiting, but it is limiting to it limits you to something that a lot like that apparently is quite visually pleasing. I usually never bother with grids or golden ratios or things like that. It's something I've always sort of dabbled in like free time stuff, but usually I have an idea and I run with it and I make it. I'm more of a visual alignment over mathematical alignment, and I know a lot of people are the other way, and they will go 100% mathematical, and then will alter it by eye to look better later. I'm completely the other way around. I'll make it, it'll look good, and then I'll go, okay. You ever use word art in Word when you were a kid? What was you go to effect? I liked the it's a cheat, but I liked the basic blue one. Is there word art? Can I just make word art online? Is there an online word art thing? Give me just the old school. I don't have Microsoft Office. I just want the word art. Give me the old school fucking Windows XP word arts. Here we fucking go. Here's the question. Right. Which one were you? I liked these four because I could put my own colors on them. The wiggly blue. I liked wiggly blue. Rainbow, obviously. I liked wiggly blue. Wiggly Blue and Other Wiggly Blue, I think, were the two that I used the most. And I liked Orange. Orange is a good one. Always like an orange one. But yeah, so now you got this grid. You go shape builder and you just sort of draw in within these shapes. So what we could do, my love for the rainbow one comes from primary school, the school, because they used to use all the schools loved the rainbow one. Schools adored the rainbow one. So can we within this sort of grid just sort of vibe out some shapes? And like, the easiest thing to do would be to grab all of these around here to make a really sort of geometric M kind of thing. I didn't want that square. So now let's go again. Let's go a little bit at a time. So then if we fuck up, we don't have to do the whole thing again. Do we want that? Yeah, we want that. And again, this might be garbage. This is more like me showing you how some people will go about making basically every logo. That Tran Soul Blades, welcome. How are you doing? Hold on, I might be cooking. I'm not sure if I'm cooking yet. Let me show you the shape that I've got. It's very pointy up here. Let me maybe add some legs on it. Full of caffeine, hell yeah. I mean, good full of caffeine or bad full of caffeine? Not sure about this one. Let me grab this. It's too thin, I think. It's too thin. There's something missing. But if I go in for a second layer, it does look very shopping center logo. You're not wrong. But if I go in for a second layer, it's going to be too thick at that point. Because we go on these circles. It's a little bit Macy's, I think. And then, yeah, like that. Yeah, POV. Like that is very like. I don't like how flat that is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. We could try go up to here and then just in. Oh, that looks upset. Not like I've upset it. Oh no. That's very not good. Right, let's abandon the grid. We're abandoning the grid. We abandoned the grid. We tried the grid. We tried the grid. The grid did not work. Blunt cut Bob with a widow's peak. Yeah. So this is still our best bet. This is still our best option. And we could try like, because like it's friendly. It's missing something. Let's see if we can. All right, let me grab. Can I have this? Oh, that's not active one anymore. I made it sad. So I fucked off the entire grid. I still think there might be something in the letters MOM. I'm gonna continue banging my head against this wall until it pays out. might be the wrong idea. This definitely is the wrong idea. But if I keep gambling, eventually I'll win, right? Mom upside down is wow. Is that anything? Maybe. It might be something. Something useful, not sure. Right. Let's right. Because if we that still reads as MM, right? That still reads as MM. It's two the same letter plus an O. So yeah, there's something in here. There's something in here. Like, not entirely sure. I'm annoyed that I can't find it because there's definitely something in these very, very nice letter forms. Maybe it's the font. Maybe the font is my problem. Because I've been stuck to that same font. If we find something with a spikier M, because then we can contrast spikes and rounds. And that, I think, would make for good contrast. That looks terrible. That looks so bad. This music's all over the fucking shop. Not a huge fan of the mix today. I might, if I knew of another source of, if I knew of any other source of stream-friendly music that just plays infinitely, then I would switch. Because this mix kind of sucks today. Too many lyrics. We don't like lyrics. That's spiky, but the O's square, and we want a spiky O. Spiky M's. Spiky M's with a round O. This is a very interesting font. Very interesting font. I think there might be something in this. Let's see how these letters overlap. This one's a palindrome. Are you leaning towards symmetry? I would like to lean towards the symmetry. Like, there's always something very satisfying in a symmetric logo. Only if I can make it work, though. I'm not tied to it. Is this anything? Is there another stream on the same channel for the background music? I mean, the channel is just like Chill Hop Radio. Let me see if they're doing another live. Slides in over an hour late with a little bit of cheese and a smoothie. No smoothie? How dare? Right, let's see what's on the summer radio. Let's see what's on this channel instead. It does kind of look like a crown. It's only an hour. But I'll take it. I'll take it. You're out of fruit in the freezer. Damn. Right. There's something. There's something in these shapes. And it's my job to find it. Move these in just a touch closer. Give me those evenly spaced, please. Yeah, Sassy, how you doing? How you doing today? Let's now expand this and see what we're working with. If we get rid of these and these. And also these. That now looks like MHM. Don't like MHM. You got a freelance clients. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love that for you. Vertical clip edits. I'm happy for you. I hate that you have to edit video because wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Honestly, if I'm about to ask if they need a long form client. Yeah, for real. If they like, don't ask, don't get. You dig? If you don't tell people that you are available to help them, they will not know that you're available to help them. You have edit video. I mean, someone's gotta, and I'm glad it's you. Random thought: make the negative space on the O white. You thinking right? Let's shift these apart. There might be something. It might be something. Because if we bam and then get rid of that. Now we are gamers, we might be onto something. Like I got a file that's baked in and can make it good because I'm a fucking skill bitch, but damn, cut out the pauses, my dude. Anyway, so good. I'm good. I'm good. I like the get your templates in order. Make the job as easy for you as you possibly can. Join the news shirts. I'm glad. For those of you that don't know, I've started a YouTube channel for my business, and I'm posting like Instagram shorts and stuff. Going through like old client work. Talking about the process behind it, shit like that. If you're interested in some slightly more professionally aimed stuff, then Kilowatt Studios on all the socials. It's good shit. This is looking clean. I have an idea though. What is it worth? Let's expand these. I have an idea that might ruin it, but it also might like breathe new life into it. What if we that's gonna be so far away. Yes, it is Mom Co-op for Futurama. We're doing Mom Co-op for Futurama today. Again, I don't think I'm a fan of the font. I think I've picked a bad font again. Let's fill that in. Let's cut that out. Now. This could be something. Let's like I don't hate this. I think first of all it needs to be properly symmetrical, so let's copy that over. Round the outside, round the outside terminals. That's what I'm thinking. Round some corners. Not that much. Maybe like this also needs cleaning. So let's clean that up. Let's clean that up, and that does adjust the curve just a touch, but not enough that it's a problem. Ooh, that might actually be a problem. That much could be fun. Let's fuck it. Let's fuck about. Let's fuck about and find out, shall we? It's getting a little bit WCW. It's getting a little bit WCW, you know. Not in a good way. Can I simplify this down any fewer points without altering that curve? There's also the crown in there. There is a crown somewhere in this piece. And it's all about finding it, you know? I like that. Yeah, that was my problem. It was looking a little bit WCW 2000. We can cut into these by maybe like 10 and then do the same for these corners. Like it does. Okay, 7 point. What about 7.5? What do we at 7.5? What if you played with the bulge? You can't you can't just say things like that. You can't just ask me to play with the bulge. What do you mean play with the bulge? These are all like we need let's do this again, but like try and make it active shapes, because this currently is not active shapes and that's hurting us, I think. The distort settings. We're not distorting. I see what you're doing. I see what you mean. The warp settings. Yeah, let's warp that bad boy. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that actually. Outwards though. Okay, my problem with this is it looks a little bit too kiddie now. Now it looks a little bit too kiddie. But if we go with the arc upper might be something, because that does the top half but keeps the bottom half flat. Also might be a good idea to like grab these corners, baseline, firm baseline, and then we can fuck with these corners all we like. Right, where were we? We were. Oh Lord, she coming. The M's are high-fiving. You're so right. What about really low? What if the M's were low-fiving? Low-fiving. You shan't say. You shall say. Were you about to say Eiffel Tower? They do look like that Eiffel Tower in a bit. There's fish. We could always fish. Fish is a really fun warp. It's like, why do you make a fish? Why is one of the presets fish? Groovy, cool and groovy 70s style. I think we've sort of maybe lost the we might have lost the techness of this. I think we need to try again in a new font, perhaps, because this is. I think this was a poor font choice. I think form-wise we might be onto something. But I think it was a poor font choice, and that's on me. So let's put this. Let's put all of this over with the M. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, where do I know you from? What are you? Are you like a spreadsheeting logo that I've seen and just like reinvented from first principles? Because I know I think I recognize that. I think that might be a spreadsheeting logos from something. Futurama, but it's all why not retro futurism? Retro Futurama. I'd watch the shit out of that. Right, we could it's pinging my brain as Horizon Zero Dawn. Possibly. That too big, too thick, too juicy. Groovy armor. Yes. Y'all are seeing the vision. Right, actually. This could be something. It's a little bit reminiscent of this, but right. I feel the rhythm. I feel the vibe. A little bit Bauhaus. You feel it. Instead of doing the negative space thing, we're going to play with appearance panel stuff instead, which is super cool and groovy. And then we can achieve the same effect as we did before, with just give me these, please. Put them in a group, and then layer the group properly. Jedi, good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Make the M a little bit lower. Gamers. It's bobsled time. If we make the M a bit lower, and then if we grab these points, not you. Gamers. I don't hate this. Spooky. I cannot do that. Hell, I mean, it's not incorrect for mom. Maybe this O needs to be beefier. I kind of fuck with it. Who is mom? It is Mom Corp from off of Futurama. This one, Mom Corp off of the Futurama. We have a fandom wiki and a non-fandom wiki. It's cute, it's tech, and it will ruin you. Yeah. Problem is the company's called Mom Corp, not just Mom. But we can fix that with a little bit of double lining. Really don't like this font. Really don't like the rest of the letters in this font. This font blows, actually. Do the tech thing with the second word in a thin sans serif. Ooh, now you're fucking talking. Yeah, it's very Dexter's Lab, isn't it? Very Dexter's Lab. Right, let's go. Stupid thin serif. Ooh, that's a font, isn't it? Let's go stupid thin serif. It's Montserrat time. Montserrat. ITC Avant-Garde. I mean, yeah. ITC Avant-Garde. I mean, that's... It's... I mean gamers. Lowercase c? Lowercase c and it goes underneath, perhaps? Boom. It's still a little bit retro futurist throwback. All caps with stupid wide kerning. Let's just try all of the stupid tech shit. Let's just do all of the stupid tech shit. Give me the stupid wide kerning. Stupid wide tracking, technically. Stupid wide tracking. Kerning is between individual letters. Tracking is the whole word. Actually, make it smaller. And track it even wider. Give me 750. No, give me 2,000 on the tracking. That was too much. Give me 1,500 on the tracking. Maybe lowercase. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it with the stupid wide tracking. I think maybe we pull the tracking in really, really thin. Pull the tracking in really short. I think I preferred it over here. Fuck you, AI Tech Wars. You can do better. They have this good. Yeah, fucked. Loser AI Tech Wars. Less buttholes, more of whatever this is. Okay. Would it be... Do we put a full stop? MomCorp, period. Because MomCorp is all you ever need. I think it's too small. I think maybe about the size of the M is a good place for it. The period. Don't like the period. I've fallen out of love with the period almost instantly. MomCorp. If we're gonna do sizes, let's do sizes properly. Let's do this properly. Let's pull this as our, and then that goes under there. You can give me the outlines. So now everything is proportionate. You're a genius, you idiot. It's common knowledge that AI Tech versus their imagination or creativity. True. I might just use book instead of extra light for a little bit of readability. This is... Oh, I'm not sure. This needs to be minus 15, not minus 25. And just give me the optical on that because I'm too lazy to turn it by hand. The extra light is more readable. Sorry, the book is more readable, but the extra light has just a little bit of extra corpo pizzazz. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try Montserrat because that's another just go-to that they all like to use. And it's also, again, very round font, very if I'm gonna be sad, I'm gonna do it with pizzazz. Exactly. Right. I think Montserrat is the one because it's got more of these big circles that we're using with the O. So we've gone with round, friendly, gentle, where and it can and will destroy you. So let's now make this a nice, easy to use. Simplify you down as few points as possible. So now we've got this is a single shape, this is the single group. Let's put these two in a group and put them over here, just in case, you know. Group up that, get rid of those. So this, I think, is what we're going with. I actually got to bounce to go do Silly Voices with a friend. Have a wonderful rest of stream and a good weekend. Silly Voices with a friend? That sounds so much fun. Enjoy your silly voices. So, I really like this. Let's unlock this and put some colors on it. Because at the minute, it's all white. And we'll start by just grabbing this blue. What are the colors of Mom Corp? This evil is you know, when they put their stuff down. Usually they use this red and blue, which I think is like a Walmart Target kind of thing. They do use a lot of red and blue. So we could, like, I think the O has to be a different color. I think we make the O a different color. I was going to come in earlier and forgot you were streaming. The red and the odd bluish gray. Yeah, like that's a pretty good shout. Like this kind of, let's grab Mom in a big booty dress. And we'll go these in this color and the O in the lipstick, maybe. Don't like that. Actually, don't like that. We could. Don't hate that. Don't hate that combination one bit, you know? Usually they go for her hair in Mom branding. But I don't hate the dark bluish gray. I think that's a good shout. We can use the hair otherwise in the palette by, of course we can. But I think this fucks. I quite like this. So this is a funky groove. I like this. I like this funky groove. So problem that is emerging. It's very long. What can we do to make it? To make a tall version. Now, the easiest thing would be stack these vertically. But does that actually look good? Because it might not look good. Stack it easy. Palindrome and the Yoga's radio symmetry. I mean, it's actually pretty good. It does actually kind of fuck vertical. It does kind of fuck vertical. Like, the top is also mom hair, yeah. It does fucking vertical. Let's get rid of that bit. It maybe like fucks even more in vertical, actually. Maybe I love it more in vertical. Does kind of look like a person. I'm starting to read this as a B. Starting to read this as a B. Is that a problem? Maybe. I think we might have cut stuff off too much in one case and not enough in another. Maybe make this a touch high. No, we can't. We can't. Damn. Right. That's right. I'm rolling with it. Rolling with it. Forget all of that I just did and then undid and then have to do again. I am stupid. Disregard. I'm an idiot. Let's just do this again while I'm. Yeah, I don't think there is a better way of doing that. Do you think, yeah, pull that all the way along. That's the best way to handle that. Right. So we have the vertical logo, the horizontal logo. We can even lay them on top of each other for some wacky shit. Thank you, you lot. Thank you for your service. You did fantastic. You did so good. So now I would like to. We need to continue to build our color palette, but let's go over to here. This is my new sort of shareable thing, where we just whack all the elements in. We need to make a badge. We need to make a badge. Right, badge. What is Carol Miller? What is Mom Corp's slogan? Does Mom Corp have a slogan? Mom owns the copyright on Mom, Love, and Screen Door. Does Mom Corp have a slogan? Does Mom's Friendly Robot Oil have a slogan? They don't have a slogan, which sucks. We like slogans. Friendly Robot Company is like Friendly Robot Company is like the easiest. Is the closest thing they have to a slogan, I guess. Although they have what is it? Made with 15% more love than the next leading brand. Yeah, made with 10% more love than the next leading brand. So we could like made with love. We could just go with made with love. Which is of course funny because it's not. Right. What was this font? I really don't like that font. You'll love it or else. Yeah, you can tell it's not made with love because of the minimalism. You'll love it. Let's I will bump that up to regular just so it's easier to read. And while I'm here, let's center that. You'll love it. Or else. Which is not used in the show anywhere, but it did make me laugh. Make me do this the boring way. Okay. This is way too far away. And I kind of want them to be around the same points. I can make this text bigger. Nah. No. Love us or else. Now that's a Mom Corp ass slogan. I think I don't like we're kind of putting a hat on a hat with this. Maybe it doesn't need a badge, you know? Because like this lent itself to a badge because the glyph was very square. Really like how I did this for fun. Really like how this came out, by the way. This is another evil corporation. But this one looks like currency. Beautifully done. Well done, me. This one, like the center is literally just a red circle. Could she could trademark a red circle. If anyone's going to trademark a red circle, it's going to be Mom. She does own the copyright on love. Berries, you should eat them. We can't eat them. Unfortunately, we can't eat them. She would trademark the specific color. I mean, companies trademark specific colors all the time. So if we just go for the red circle, then we've got way more ground to work on. Did I just get rid of? Did I not copy that circle? I was sure I copied that circle. Right. 161.8. Give me a copy of that, please, and thank you. Again, problem is the font I wrote Mom in. The rest of it is kind of wank. Is not fit for purpose. So it would be. Mom is genuinely annoyed you can't patent biological processes and charge people for breathing. Like that. The rest of the word Mom fits. The word corp does not. I do think, however, she would style in lowercase. She does stylize in lowercase quite often. Let's center. Pull that away from itself. It's really making me giggle that like, oh yeah, the badge is literally just a red circle. Like that's really fucking funny to me. That it's just she is just her logo is just a red circle, and what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna stop her just having a red circle as a logo? Of course you're not. She'll kill you. These are both wonky, and I need to do something about that wonkiness. And what am I going to do about that wonkiness? I'm going to move some anchors around. Boom, no longer wonky. Off the wonk. What's the heck in bot's name from HAL 9000? HAL 9000. You are talking about HAL 9000. It is giving HAL 9000. And I kind of dig that. I mean, we could try to we could try. It might look dumb as bricks, but what if we did that? Is that anything? I don't think that's anything. No, fuck it. I'm literally just gonna make it a red circle. The mom's logo is gonna be a red circle. Which is again so funny. It's so funny. You think that was something? Okay, let me try that. Let me try that again. Because like it's definitely like plausible that it is something. There might be something in there. I mean, we can like, no, that just looks like none. Simply because it's highly recognizable from a distance, and corporations do love that shit. Yeah, corporations do love that shit. You're right. I mean, good logo design is viewable from a distance. That is just good design. Also, we got a new follower. Welcome in. The followings are anonymous on this channel. If you'd like to say hello, or look. It's all up to you. There's something happening. I just need to find it. I just need to find it. That might be the one. It's weird. I'm still not 100 on it. But I think as far as we're going to get, I think it's as close as we're going to get. What if we made it all red? It's weird. It makes you notice it. It's not too far away from... Is it off center? Is it? Did I just do that and it's all fucking off center? If it's off center, I'm gonna piss and cry. It wasn't off center. It wasn't even off center. And then that went away, that went away. But if you deleted the legs outside a circle of the M's only, I tried that, but I don't know. It's sort of... It just reads like none now. It just sort of reads like none now. I don't know. If we wanted to delete the whole thing, I think we have to shrink it down so the M's were more recognizable. Because that was my first thought as well. We'd have to like shrink it down to maybe there. And then we can cut the whole thing out. Also looks like the Green Lantern logo. True. We might be able to push that a little bit more to maybe like that. They'd put that on an ad. Like that I think is the biggest you could have it. They would so put that on a CD. That I think is the biggest that you could have it. But I think keeping the arms the keeping the legs on the M is the way to go. It's just what color do we have them? Because if we make it all red, I kind of fuck with that. I think I kind of fuck with that. And then we go. Why are these two out of sync with each other? What if instead of white, you made it the weird blue-gray, like the center? Okay, so I have this rule in logo design where two colors never touch. There's always a gap because that makes it way more readable if you're colorblind or in black and white, or if in just black. There's always a gap between the colors. So like this being this, and it is also the contrast of that. I don't think works well. I think just contrast wise, it's way less readable. Honestly, it wouldn't be white. It would be, where is mom? It would be I think the color of her hair or the color of her like this. I think would be the white that we use. Oh yeah, like in full color, we're going either that or that for the white. I think probably that, maybe up a tint or two, maybe that as our white. So it would be closer to there. Because that's a very, very mom color palette. So it would be that. Which I fuck with. But I think probably we would like expand the circle to here, maybe. Why is it reading like it's off center? It's really reading like it's off center to me. Why are these two off center from each other? That's insane. But yeah, boom. This is, so for our color palette, we've got this. We've got this. We've got this. And we need a black. We need a black. And for our black, we shall have, let's pick another color from mom. This one, and let's tint it down a couple notches. Boom, that's our color palette. Shazubi color palette, go. So let's now fill this out. So we have, let's delete all of these. And let's bring this in. Mom Corp. Why is this this exact shape? Because then I can put it on social medias. And we've got this, which we will do in some colors. We have the one that's purely that color. We have the one that is, let's pull our color palette over as well while we're here. And we can go bam. And bam. And bam. And bam. And we don't need our fifth color because we are rocking with the 4-color palette. Let's rock and roll. Right. So this can be that. This can also be that. We've then got it in white that we do on our black background, and we have it in let's do it in black, which we have on our white again. Let's go red over here just to stop so much repetition. What is the name of the font? It is Montserrat. I think it's just Montserrat. Montserrat. Because we went with regular, yeah. Do this in the red and have the font in that color. Actually, let's have this in the green. And now, let's do a fucking mock-up. So let's open Photoshop. Mock-ups, super easy. I've been amassing a bunch of mock-ups. I've been amassing a bunch of PSDs of mock-ups because it's really easy to make things look way more professional when you make a mock-up of them. We'll go over to Photoshop and I've just got PSD templates. What do we put MomCorp on? What do we put it on? Do we try and put it on a can of oil? Do I have? Let's go to mockupsdesign.com and let's grab a billboards. Billboards is a good shout. I've got a billboard. I think I've got a billboard already. Right, open. Give me mockups. All of my mockups. I have billboards. I definitely have billboards. I think just billboard 1. And all of these, it's so simple. So simple, it almost seems like cheating. But it just makes things so nicer. Blow it up. Holy shit, you as a designer. I do be a designer. Right. What is the background for our MomCorp billboard? Do we just have like a picture of space? Because she is like Earth from space. I think this is a good shout. Like maybe this kind of thing, or because she is like all encompassing. So I think quilt or lace is if we're going for a gentler one. Well, I think we just fucking lean into it at this point. Fuck it, let's lean into it. Let's grab. Oh, I don't want something with a watermark. Let's grab this. Well, John Cena announced a weird tournament thing. Yeah, that tournament thing is insane. For those that don't know, like John Cena announced like a tournament on WWE that like only like literally he said like results don't matter. You can lose all of your matches and still win the tournament. Now this is going to look bad, but you see the vision. See the vision. I think we go. Let's split this into thirds. Guides, new guide template. Let's go thirds. Thank you. Already have that because I'm a designer. This up in the top third. We go this slightly down so it's in the bottom third. And then maybe we use the light version of the logo. So let's grab this color code. And yes, I have a shortcut for that. And then we color overlay with this color code. Boom. Your gender is timeless. That villain shit. Absolute villain shit. I think that looks really good. It's so goofy, but I think it looks really good. Yeah, he could have made it a regular ass tournament with a gimmick belt. Sassy, what you got? What you got for me? What you got? You got something big, something important. Lay it on me. Lay it on me, friend. It also works. It's like Saul Bass inspired too. It is. It is. I definitely did that on purpose. Definitely did that on purpose. Why is my chat not giving me pronouns anymore? I need to know what people's... It is Pride Month, goddammit. You tell me everyone's pronouns. They're over here, that's right. Holy shit, I tried, and I think I succeeded. So let's just quickly export this. I don't know where that saves. That saves somewhere. So let's properly export it as a PNG. I'll just whack it in downloads. It doesn't need to go anywhere important. It's only going to come over here, so I can slide it into this section here. So let's grab it out here. Oh, I'm dead happy with how this has turned out. We can make the font a bit thinner because there's only one font. So let's do that. Let me pull this down. So then now I have a guide. This is just got to look good, you know. Oh, there we go. I assumed you were already following. Thank you for that. Right. Send this to the back. Let's view this in trimmed mode. Trim view. So I can position it properly. Oh, look at that. Sexy thing. BEA, beautiful. I cooked. I am happy to say that I cooked. I'm happy to say that I really fucking cooked with this one. Beautiful. Just for variety, let's make that color. Let's make that red. Peak based absolute cinema. Cooked as always. Thank you so much. Let's save that. We don't need Photoshop anymore. Let's save this because despite Kona saying, hey, you should save, I didn't. Wheel is where we save these, so let's wheel mom. Boom, we fucking cooked. And now let's export screens. Mom corn. And let's grab this into the same thing. Wheel. Into the PNGs. We go. Shazubi. We did it, gamers. We made a logo for Mom, and it only took us 2 hours with half an hour of fannying about playing games on the way. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you. We did it, chat. Thank you, everyone, for helping out. Honestly, these streams are only as good as they are. These logos are only as good as they are because we all work as a team. We all bring the noise together. And I am so jazzed that you are... Honestly, I've said it before, say it again. So fucking jazzed that you guys are as happy to watch this as I am doing it. You know? I thought I would do this once or twice maybe. Nobody would give a shit. And then I would go, okay, nobody cares about me making logos. Teamwork makes the dream work. Exactly. Like, I thought I'd do this maybe 2-3 times, and then y'all would go, this sucks. Can you play some games? But no, y'all care about watching me design logos, which makes me so happy. Let's go back over here. Because we're now at the end of stream. Teamwork makes the dream work. Shrek the Third. Exactly. I'll be back tomorrow for Wrestling is Silly. Wrestling is Silly is tomorrow. So if you've never seen a Wrestling is Silly stream before, you need to arrive tomorrow, 7 o'clock. I'm going to try my hardest not to peek the mic when I get excited this time. And yeah, then we've got Tuesday, Friday, new slots Tuesday, Friday. Rosenthorn is still going if you want to raid her. I will raid Rosenthorn if it is special birthday stream. Of course we raid special birthday streams. Did I follow last time? I did follow last time. Let's go say hello to Rosenthorn with like 4 whole extra people. Let's mute that up for now. So thank you everyone. You did it. You got hit. I got hit in a gift sub drop. Fuck yeah, love that for me. Love that for me. Let's go say hello, shall we? Once again, thanks everyone for coming and watching. Thanks for hanging out. Even if you were a lurker, thanks for watching. I'm gonna be doing. I've got some incentives for goals and stuff. If I hit my 1, 2, 3, 4 follower goal, I'm going to be doing a Ratchet & Clank 2 / Zelda Wind Waker double randomizer. And then if I hit 2,000 followers, I'm going to get into Kingdom Hearts. That's exciting, I think, maybe. So if you want to see me do either of those things, follow and tell your friends to do likewise. But always a joy being able to entertain all of you and do something that I love doing. I've seen the trailer for the Ocarina remake. I have thoughts. If it's like a full Resident Evil style remaster, then I have time for it. But I don't really like Ocarina of Time as a game. It's fine, but if it's just a remaster, I'm really not excited. But yeah, here's your raid message. Pirate 7 kicked us out, now we're here. Join me on the Discord or the Stoked, and please go to nerdyqueer.com, where I have a bunch of cool stuff for sale. Candles that smell like video games, pronoun pins. It's Pride Month, and if you're not wearing a pronoun pin, you need to go and fix that at nerdyqueer.com. But until next time, Buccaneer, Book of Far, wherever the book you are, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one. Sassy Catastrophe has good opinions on Zelda games. But until next time, love you, bye.